with no financial resources, no equipment, no connections, nothing. You're basically starting from scratch. But if you want it to work, then it will work. It will work if you work it. That's the one thing that I always tell myself. And it doesn't matter what other people are doing who are your age. You guys didn't start from the same starting point. Other people had advantages. But when it comes to you, you need to be so focused on whatever it is that you're doing, to the point where you sort of like have tunnel vision on the goals that you have set up for yourself. And if you truly wanted to work out, I promise you, if you are dedicated, if you truly want this thing, for example, if you want to obtain a degree, no matter how challenging it is, if you commit yourself, it will work. Whether you have the money or not, whether you have the favor from people that are in high positions or not, it will always work out. You need to constantly cast your net, and you need to stay in a state of expectancy, because if you don't, I believe that you are blessed to the level of your expectation. And so if you are not expecting anything and you don't think that anything is going to change, then nothing will work out for you. But if you know that, for example, you are called to be a doctor, no matter how challenging it is in med school, that passion and that drive, that conviction will carry you across the finish line, and you will graduate. I don't care whether no one in your family has ever graduated. You will be the one person that breaks that generational curse. You will be the one person that is an example for not only people in your family, but for people also in your community and people from other countries, to say that oh my goodness, she made it. She didn't have A, B, and C, and I relate to that person so much, and therefore that means that I can also make it. You literally have no idea. You have no idea who is watching you. And I've noticed that from my own experience. Sometimes I will post a video and you get somebody from a country that you didn't even think of thanking you for the story or whatever it is that I have shared. You truly never know what you're capable of. You never know who is watching you. You never know who is inspired by the way that you conduct yourself, the way that you carry yourself, and you never know. So you have to start something. You have to do something with a lot of conviction and passion. And I think that passion is the one most expensive sort of like commodity in every single thing that you do, because it carries you, it sustains you in moments where you feel like this thing is just not working out, or I'm just wasting my time, or the growth is not there, or things like that. You're always going to have setbacks in your journey, and you have to understand that that is only part of the process. And whatever setback that you sort of experience, there is a lesson that is attached to that. And if you're not willing to sort of open yourself up to the possibilities of failure, but also on the other side of the coin, that failure comes with the benefits of learning what you didn't know when you initially started, then it's going to be a very challenging journey for you. You have to allow yourself to make mistakes, allow yourself to fail, because only then you will learn, and you will fail forward, and you will continue trying, you will continue growing, you will continue learning as much as you possibly can. And if you start right now working on whatever it is that you have set out for yourself, in 6 months you're going to thank yourself that had I not started, I would not be where I am. I would not know, or I would not have the knowledge that I have in this moment. And so you need to just start whatever it is that you want, start it. If you want to be a content creator and you do not have the necessary equipment to facilitate your journey in being a content creator, it is okay. If you do not have that expensive camera or those phone holders and those nice lights, it's okay. Use what you have until you receive whatever it is that you actually need. You will use what you have. And if you consistently work on your craft and you better it, in due time, you are gonna find yourself in a space where now you have the financial capacity to sustain the career that you're going for, or the hobby that you're going for. It will work if you work it. And I think that that's a phrase that I got from one of the TD Jakes sermons. I listened to a lot of his sermons and a lot of his motivational talks and a whole lot of other speakers. And I think every single thing that I say and how I think is a result of whatever it is that I have been consuming over the years. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful for having exposure to such people. In my head, those people are my mentors, even though they don't even know my name, but they will know it one day. But right now, it's just me tuning into whatever it is that they're saying loving what they're saying, learning from it, growing, developing from it, and then sort of like using that as motivation to sort of propel me into the person that I want to become, the person that I believe that I'm destined to be, a constant work in progress. But it will work if you work it. And just to give you an example, I started TikTok not so long ago, I think a year and a couple of months ago. And when I started, there were a lot of voices telling me that I'm wasting my time, it will never pay off and whatnot. But right now it has grown exponentially, and it's not, I knew that I had it in me to grow it to that level, and I still think that it will grow exponentially from where it is right now. And I'm staying in a state of expectancy as well. And I believe that from that platform and from the other platforms that I'm building, that there will be some sort of foundation for the type of person and the type of career and the type of work that I want to do. So it will work if you work it. Don't listen to any of people's voices that are telling you that things are just not going to work, that you're wasting your time, that you will never grow into whatever it is that you want. People just have their own ways of thinking, and their ways are not your ways, and your revelation is not theirs, and it is not your place, and it is not your responsibility to try to explain it to them, because they will never understand, and they will always have something negative to say about whatever it is that has been revealed to you.